Have you ever had a big dream, a goal so bright it lit up your whole world, only to find it fading away because of one simple sneaky enemy? Laziness? It's something we all struggle with. That voice that whispers, just 5 more minutes, or I'll do it tomorrow, today. I want to share a story that completely changed how I think about ambition and procrastination. It's the story of a young man named Amir, and it might just change your life too. Amir was a dreamer. He had grand visions of becoming the most successful farmer in his village. With fields overflowing with golden crops and a reputation for excellence, he could spend hours, days even, painting these beautiful pictures in his mind. The problem was, that's all they were, pictures in his mind. When it came to the actual work, the tilling, the planting, the watering, Amir always found an excuse. The sun was too hot, the ground was too hard, or he simply wasn't in the mood. His days were filled with ambitious thoughts, but empty of action. His wise old uncle, who had seen this pattern one too many times, decided it was time for a lesson. One morning he called Amir over and held out 2 small, almost identical seeds. "Amir," he said, his voice gentle but firm, "I'm giving you 2 very special seeds. This one," he said, pointing to a tiny, polished seed, "is the seed of ambition. It holds the potential for everything you've ever dreamed of, but it is delicate. It needs daily care, water, sunlight, and your constant effort to grow into a mighty tree." Then his uncle picked up the second seed. It was rougher, darker. This, he continued, is the seed of laziness. You don't need to do anything for it. It will grow on its own, quickly and aggressively. But be warned, its roots are destructive. It will spread and choke out everything else in your field. Amir, still lost in his daydreams, didn't fully grasp the weight of his uncle's words. He took the seeds, thanked him, and went to his small plot of land. He planted the seed of ambition with a flicker of excitement, imagining the great tree it would become. But the next day, the thought of waking up early to water it felt like a chore. "I'll do it tomorrow," he mumbled, rolling over in bed. A single day won't make a difference. And so it began. The seed of ambition lay dormant, thirsty and neglected. Meanwhile, without any effort from Amir, a small weed sprouted where he had casually tossed the seed of laziness. At first, it was just one small plant. Amir barely noticed it. But soon, that one weed became 2, then 10, then 100. The roots of laziness spread unseen beneath the soil, strong and relentless. Within weeks, Amir's entire field was a tangled mess of thick, stubborn weeds. They cast long shadows, blocking the sun and stealing all the nutrients from the soil. His dreams of a golden harvest were literally being strangled before they could even begin. One afternoon, Amir stood, looking over his disastrous field. The sight was a punch to the gut. The vibrant dreams he held so dear felt distant, almost impossible. It was in that moment of despair that his uncle's words echoed in his mind. I finally understood. Dreams weren't self-sustaining fires, were tiny sparks that required constant fuel. His ambition, without action, was just a forgotten seed buried under a jungle of his own making. He realized with a heavy heart that laziness didn't just prevent success, it actively destroyed it. That realization was the turning point. A new fire ignited within Amir, not the gentle warmth of a daydream, but the blazing heat of determination. He grabbed a hoe and walked into the field. The work was brutal. The weeds were tough, their roots deep and tangled. His hands blistered, his back ached, and sweat poured down his face. Every fiber of his being screamed at him to stop, to go back to the comfort of procrastination. But this time, Amir didn't listen. Day after day, from sunrise to sunset, he fought his battle. Each weed he pulled was a victory against his old self. With every patch of clear soil he reclaimed, he felt a little bit of his dream returning. It was a slow, grueling process, but he refused to give up. After weeks of relentless effort, he had finally cleared the field. It was barren and scarred, but it was his. It was a clean slate. He then turned his full attention to the spot where he had planted the seed of ambition, carefully dug around it, aerated the soil, and gave it the water it had been craving. He nurtured it every single day. He learned about the best times to water, the right nutrients to use, and how to protect it from pests. He wasn't just dreaming anymore. He was learning, working, and growing alongside his seed. Slowly, a tiny green shoot pushed its way through the soil. Seeing it was one of the proudest moments of Amir's life. It was small, fragile, but it was real. It was proof that his effort mattered. That little shoot grew into a sapling, and the sapling grew into a strong, healthy tree. Years passed, and Amir's farm flourished. He became the successful farmer he had always dreamed of being, not because of his dreams, but because of his diligence. His fields were a testament to his hard work, a living symbol of a battle won. This story isn't just about farming. It's a metaphor for our own lives. Each of us is given these two seeds. We all have the seed of ambition within us. Our goals, our passions, our desire for a better life. But that seed requires constant nurturing. It needs the daily watering of action, the sunlight of focus, and the hard work of pulling out the weeds. Those weeds are the seed of laziness, which also lives within us. It grows effortlessly on procrastination, excuses, and comfort. If left unchecked, it will always overpower and destroy our ambitions. So, I want you to ask yourself, which seed are you watering today? Are you making small, consistent efforts to nurture your ambitions? Or are you letting the weeds of laziness take over your field? The truth is, dreaming is the easy part. It's the real challenge, and the only path to success is in the doing. It's in showing up every single day, especially on the days you don't feel like it. It's in choosing the difficult but rewarding work of cultivating your dreams over the easy path of letting them wither. Your future isn't written in the stars. It's planted in the soil of your daily actions. Start today. Water your seed of ambition. Pull out one weed of laziness. It might not look like much at first, but with time, patience, and unwavering effort, you can grow the life you've always dreamed of. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you cultivate your best life. I'd love to hear in the comments what S1 small action you're going to take today to water your seed of ambition. See you in the next video.